I'll be very brief, but we really have made gains in such a short period of time, and I want to thank everyone here for what they're doing. You know, everyone here, I think, knows the statistics, and it's really a conservative estimate that 322,000 Americans have been diagnosed with definite or probable lupus. And really, there were other, just to show you the range and the fact that how conservative it is, there's some estimates that it could approach as much as 1.5 million people being affected. And we also know how disproportionately this affects women and girls. It's a 9-to-1 ratio. And that's something that we don't have here in Congress. We're working on it, trying to improve that ratio. We're doing, you know, I won't be partisan saying we're doing a better job on one side than the other, but that's a ratio we would like to improve. The ratio with people that have lupus is something we want to make progress on and decrease those numbers. Also, looking back, though, at the research and just how far we've come, not just with all the work with Dr. Katz and Dr. Carter and everyone that's here, but also just looking back over the last few decades. It's amazing to see what we've done and the progress we've made, even though we have so much more to do. In the 50s, there's statistics saying that when there was a diagnosis, 50% of the people, it would be fatal. Now, with the progress that's there, 97% of the people have really treating it as a chronic condition, something they're living with, and it's not affecting themselves in terms of mortality, but rather working with that and improving life quality. And that's part of our goal as well. Again, I want to thank Dr. Carter, Dr. Katz on the panel. Peggy, thank you. And I just want to tell you what we talked about last year is really taking hold. And that's the first of its kind partnership that we have with pharmaceutical companies. And this is really an important partnership in the private and public side and with advocacy groups in general. If you can put the resources of the pharmaceutical community and directly have in a partnership relationship advocacy groups, if you put that together, it's a winning formula. And we want to improve on that winning formula that we have here. I'm proud in my own district to have EMD Serrano as one of the companies that's participating in this. So we're moving ahead. The Alliance for the Research and Lupus Research Institute, who are hosting this today, have done a great deal. My colleagues on the caucus, I think, are very proud of the progress we made, including Congressman Rogers, Congressman Ros-Lehtinen, and Congresswoman Johnson. It's a caucus that's grown. It's one that is important, and it's one that really with NIH funding and that kind of research, we're really on the cusp of making great breakthroughs, and thank all of you for being such a big part of it. And I want to tell you that down here, the work and involvement you have is really important because it spurs us on to try and really make sure we continue to make the progress. Autoimmune diseases generally are very hard to diagnose. There's so many, but we're really making progress in this one front. We want to keep it going. So thank you for today. Thank you for just having me give you a little viewpoint from our perspective, an optimistic one. We also have passing the House and going into the Senate, hopefully with the Senate, the 21st century bill that will put 8.5 roughly $1 billion into additional research in diseases, including autoimmune diseases. So a lot to look forward to here, but when we reflect on today, a lot that's been done. So congratulations and thank you for the work you're doing.